So when Thunderbolts was originally announced, I don't think I actually knew about it. I found out about it from the trailers later on. But in a state of a post-Avengers Endgame MCU, Thunderbolts definitely stands out as one of the more brilliant Marvel movies that have been made. The marketing was very interesting. It was not a crazy big marketing campaign, and in fact, there was a lot of people that I would talk to about it, and they had no idea what the movie even was. Now, me personally, my expectations, like I said, this is a superhero movie in a post-Endgame MCU world, which at this time, I had been trying to kid myself and say that I had loved every Marvel movie that had come out up until this point, but the truth is, a lot of them just didn't really resonate with me and didn't hit me as hard as some earlier MCU projects. After Endgame, the MCU hasn't really felt invincible. So when Thunderbolts was announced, it felt like Marvel trying something different, but I wasn't sure if it would work. This movie definitely hit me harder than I expected, because Thunderbolts isn't about saving the world. It's about saving who you can. The marketing tone was very, very good. It was dark, grounded, and I mean dark in tone of color, not in terms of emotion, because it looked like a fun movie. My gosh, it looked like a classic anti-hero team, and I kind of thought it was going to be like a grounded Marvel Knights style Guardians of the Galaxy kind of move. I thought it definitely had like a lot of comedy, which it did have a good amount of comedy in it, but not to a Guardians degree. Right, so my expectation was a grounded, rougher, more cynical Guardians. I thought there might be a little bit more dark humor and a lot of messy teamwork. And my doubts going into it was, is this Marvel just trying to repeat the formula of Guardians? Okay, because I love Guardians, don't get me wrong. But can this work in a tired MCU? No. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. But would this work in a tired MCU? Because we already have Guardians, and in my opinion, the third one was good. It wasn't awful or anything like that. I didn't love it as much as the other ones, though. But Thunderbolts isn't Guardians of the Galaxy. It's smaller. It's quieter. It's not about spectacle. It's about flawed people forced into proximity. Imperfect heroes. Not shining symbols, people with baggage. It's not about being the Avengers, it's about standing next to someone when everything is falling apart. So, there is this scene with John Walker. There's chaos everywhere. They can't control the disaster. They can't win the big battle instantly. But they can hold the weight together. They couldn't stop the world from collapsing, but they could stop it from collapsing on one person. If you remember the scene that I'm talking about, there is a person stuck under the rubble, and not only that, the whole entire city of New York City is being consumed by darkness. And I mean, not just in a metaphorical sense, in a literal sense. I mean, it is literally about to be eaten by darkness. And, in this scene, John Walker is actually, surprisingly, he's the one that, and I love this, he's the one that tries to save that person from under the rubble. And there's no use. There's no point. They're all going to die. There's no need to even try to save someone. But they actually saved 3 people. They all saved 3 people during this ending. The person under the rubble. They saved Bob. And most importantly, I think they all kind of saved themselves. Now, I know that this is a little bit melodramatic, but they saved themselves by choosing unity, not isolating, not self-destructing, not walking away. They didn't fix the MCU. They didn't fix the world. They fixed their team. And that's growth. Sometimes we can feel like the world's too big to fix. We can't control chaos sometimes, and sometimes it's about realizing that we don't have to. Maybe heroism isn't about fixing everything. Maybe it's about showing up for who's in front of you. This movie doesn't scream, "We're back." It whispers, "We still care." It's a tonal correction, a maturity shift. It's a grounding promise. Thunderbolts didn't save the MCU, but it reminded me of why I loved it in the first place. So what do you do when you can't save everything? You make something new. Thanks for watching.